Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Time for some AAA baseball in the Pacific Coast League. It's the Round Rock Express and the Oklahoma City Comets. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go. And today's starter, Gavin Stone. He's got 5 pitches to attack hitters with, and that means his game plan can vary widely between starts. Hard to say which pitches he'll be leaning on in this one, but if he can get 3, 4, or even all 5 of them going, watch out. Should be interesting to see. Trevor Hopper, the leadoff batter, looks at ball 1. Hit hard on the ground to short. And out at first. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon.
Seam fastball, high outside.
Ball 1.
1 out and the base is empty.
High inside. Four-seam fastball, low outside.
Next
Ball.
pitch misses. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Low inside.
Close,
3.
doesn't get the call. That looked like a strike to me, as we'll get a challenge. And it just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for him. And that ABS review is sponsored by Gloucester and Tiresias Optical, where they're committed to finding the ideal specs for your spectacles. Once you get glasses with them, you'll see the world in a whole new light. On to first. Quick start this evening, 2 out in the top of the first.
So let's move. Low outside. Four-seam fastball, low inside.
The 0-1. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul.
Middle outside.
2 outs and nobody aboard. On the ground to the right side. It's through for a hit. A 2-out knock, and it keeps the inning alive. That was a great 2-strike approach in that AB. Rolled over on that one a bit, but still managed to put enough behind it that it scooted through the infield for a base hit. Now a chance for Tyler Wade.
Ball 1.
Pretty clear he's trying to work the outer half of the plate, maybe get him to roll over one and keep it on the ground.
Four-seam fastball, low inside.
Kicks and delivers. Swing and a miss, and that's that. Welcome back. And on the hill today, Winston Santos. He's got 4 pitches to choose from on the mound, and we'll see how he mixes and matches as the game goes on. If he can get through the lineup the first time using just 2, maybe 3 of them, he'll have a better chance to work deep into this one and hold something back for later. 0-1, here's the pitch. That one ripped into right center. 1 up, 1 down. Nobody on with 1 out. Now up, Santiago Espinal. Tearing it up at the plate recently. 7 hits so far in the series. Struck out swinging. Home first moving quickly tonight, 2 away. That's towards center. That one down for a hit. Gets on base and keeps it going.
Batting fourth, the
Mike Sirota, the next to hit.
Yep, that ball went out.
Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. There with plenty of time, inning over. On to the next inning. Here's the second baseman, Cody Freeman. The 0-1. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. And that's perfect slider placement from him, down and in. At the plate, he probably read fastball out of the hand, but then it took a turn on him. Got it. And quickly one away in the second inning.
Hey!
Circle change. Low outside. Two-seam fastball. Low outside.
0-2 now. Swings through it for the K. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. Bases are empty with 2 away. Sebastian Walcott will hit next.
Yeah!
He's started this frame with 7 straight strikes. We're in immaculate inning territory. That one finds the zone. 0-2 now. That's number 8. Only 1 to go. Got the strikeout. How about that? An immaculate inning. On to the bottom of the second. Digging in for the Comets, Keston Hero. Late on that fastball. Oh, that one hit the pitcher. Still able to get it there in time. And that's out number 1 on a tough play. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And that one hammered. And an automatic double as it hops the fence. And he keeps swinging a hot bat. Some really good games lately. That one was right down the middle, and he regretted it as soon as it left his hand. Now they've got a good shot at scoring the first run of the game with the runner in scoring position. Freeland wants to challenge here. Thought it was a ball. And that one was indeed a strike. That knocks him down to 1 challenge left. Slider clips the zone. What confidence to go back-to-back with those sliders. And now the hitter's in an 0-2 count without a clue what's coming next. Grabs it on the run. Now the left fielder, Josue De Paula. Gets that fastball by the swing upstairs. 2 outs and a runner in scoring position. Smoked to shortstop, but caught. And that ends the inning. top half, third inning. Here's the third baseman, Keber Rodriguez. Rodriguez batting eighth today, and he's a native of Venezuela. Foul ball there. That slider was cooked. Some serious action on that pitch early in this game.
Ball.
Circle change.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. Looper to right. And that'll get down for a hit. Runner on base to start the inning. That misses. And it's 1-0. We're here in the top half of the third. Go ahead, run it first. Nobody out. This ball is crushed deep to left. This one's gonna go. That's gotta feel good. Back to the top of the order. Stepping to the plate for a round block, Trevor Hopper. Grounded out to short the first time. Dash down the right side, but foul. Just missed. This pitcher needs to get right in a hurry. He's already given up a homer, and the next hitters he'll have to face are plenty good themselves. Lifted in the air to left. And there's one down.
Aye.
Circle change. Circle change.
And here's the 0-2. On the ground to third, collects. Uh-oh, the throw goes to second. Now it goes to first, and it's not in time. One gone and a runner on at first. Nick Pratto getting ready to hit. 5 for 5. Espinal slings to second. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Coming up to the dish for Oklahoma City, Austin Gauthier. Here's a grounder right side, and that's just foul. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Pitch misses there, and it's 1-2. Right side, Freeman. And there's one down.
Now back, right field,
Ground ball to the right side. And steps on the bag for the out. 2 down now. Now the third baseman, Santiago Espinal. 3-pitch strikeout in the last AB. Will definitely want to do better this time. Here's the 1-1. That's to third. Dives, but it kicks off the glove. Decides to eat it, and they can't get the out.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Hit hard for a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Back-to-back singles. That's some textbook batting. Found a pitch in the heart of the zone, held back just a hair longer, and then he stepped through it and lifted the opposite way. Oh, and a great flip. Throw pulls him off the bat, and he's safe. Now it's the second baseman, Keston Hira.
Second baseman,
Oh and 1. With his teammates driving in a pair, he wants to make this an efficient inning so they can get back up to the plate and tack on some more runs. Skips in, and excellent work to hold that one close. Could have been dangerous. And 1-2. After some fastballs in this AB, the pitcher might be able to get him out in front with a changeup. Something to watch. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Now a flare off the bat. Base hit. 1 run is in. Ball comes in, runner stops at third. Base is still loaded with 2 outs. Hopper towards the line. Can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Freeman. Throw to first in time. As they escape the bases loaded jam. On to the 4th. And now at the plate, Tyler Wade. Just missed.
Fastball. Middle outside.
That one in for a strike. And the count even 1-1. On a cold night like this, hitters are trying to get out in front so they don't get jammed. The pitcher can counter that by using the off-speed stuff more frequently. Close, but ruled a ball. That's a break for the hitter. I think that was strike 3.
Low outside.
Fly ball, left field. De Paula moving under him. Gets there, got it.
Slider. Middle outside. Circle change. Low inside.
And they say he went. 1 out and the base is empty. Dodges that fastball. That'll back him up a bit.
Low middle.
Up the middle. And that's a base hit. So 1 on now with 1 away. No fear with 2 strikes. Really good approach at the dish. Not the easiest thing to put an off-speed pitch on the inside, back up the middle for a hit. That shows he has a good ability to adjust quickly. Scouts love to see that. Comes up empty, strike 2. Nice location on that high fastball, 97 on the radar gun. Next offering is outside.
Circle change. Low inside.
This one in the air to right. Ciani has a beat on it. And makes the catch. Digging in for the Express, Sebastian Walcott. Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Might have a more aggressive approach this plate appearance.
Two-seam fastball. Middle inside.
This one's smoked out to left. And that's that. Bottom of the 4th. And here's the first baseman, Alex Freeland.
First baseman, Alex Freeland.
Ground ball up the middle, through for a base hit. The tying run is aboard. That at-bat was over in the blink of an eye. He showed a nice up-the-middle approach on that hit, something you always like to see from a minor league hitter. This to third. Rodriguez quickly to second for one. That is a terrific double play. Now it's the shortstop, Austin Gauthier. Rounded out the first time. To the right side. Play made. That ends the inning. We're ready for the fifth inning. And here is Keber Rodriguez. If you're putting 88 miles per hour on the changeup like we just saw, you better make sure you've got a notable speed differential from the heater. Otherwise, it's too hittable. It's pretty deep. Out of bounds, takes it over the fence for an automatic double. And that one hit 97 on the gun. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. We're in the top of the fifth inning. Gets a piece, it stays 0-2. Keeps the AB going with the foul ball. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Spoils the two-strike offering, another coming up. What an at-bat he's putting together. He's doing a great job of frustrating the pitcher, and that makes a mistake pitch more likely. Steps on first for the out. To the top of the order we go. Trevor Hoffer now at the plate.
Now back for
Can't come up with it. Runner from third in to score.
No, he's in there.
Not in time to get the out at first, and we'll see how they score it. First and second with one away. Nick Prater, the next to hit. 1 for 2. Gets there. Got it. That was a hanging slider, and you got a great look at it. Might be the most hittable pitch he'll get in this AB. Top of the zone for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Looking at 2 straight pitches and now down 0-2. You're just hoping to make contact. Already in a big hole, and the pitcher clearly has the advantage. The third, Espinal. Tosses to first. The inning is over, and it could have been worse. Bottom half of the fifth, and the Comets bat. Line drive and a base hit up the middle. Going to bring the tying run to the plate. No question, he came up ready to hit. Not much to quibble with on that swing. He had everything going in the right direction and barreled it up for a liner in the center. Nice rip. Line drive. And a base hit. Lead runner holds up there at first and second with nobody out. And that makes it another multi-hit game for him. He's had some really good ABs lately. Good job to stay back on that one and not roll over on it. Let it get deep in the zone, then drop the bat head on it and ripped it the other way for a knock. On 0-1 to deliver. Swing and a foul straight back. Now here's the 0-2. Grounder to first. Drive. There's one. To first. Double play. Nicely done. That's a great way to change your fortunes on the mound. First and second, nobody out, and you get the ground ball for the double play. Big momentum swing. Sirota swings through it for strike one. Challenge fastball to start the AB, and the batter clearly not ready for it. The pitcher shouldn't give him anything off speed in this spot. Chases a high fastball there. Swing and a chopper. Walcott on the run, throw to first. And they get the out. Nicely done. All set for the start of this inning. Here's the second baseman, Cody Freeman. Gets the outside corner with that one. Clearly, he's confident in his breaking ball in this one. Right through there for a strike. Whether or not he agreed with the calls on those first two pitches, he has to focus now with an 0-2 count. Gotta protect the zone, even if it's a little larger than usual. And that's off the inside edge. 1-0. Osuna, 23 years old. And he's usually a left fielder, but today he's patrolling center.
Four-seam fastball. High middle.
Swing lifts it to shallow left field. And now two away. So two out. And now Sebastian Walcott. A new arm into the game, the righty, Kyle Hurt. This game is still pretty tight, so he has to give the bats a chance and keep it close. No mistake pitches. That one ripped, but foul. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And that extends the inning. Everything came together on that swing. Can't fault the infielder on a ball hit that hard. I know I'd be ruling it a base hit if I were doing the official scorer's job. 1-0 pitch.
Yeah! Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
And a big swing and a miss.
Low inside.
Grounds this one to short. Gauthier. There in plenty of time, and the inning. Home half of the sixth. Now it's the second baseman, Keston Hiura. The 0-1 offering. Bouncer out to short. Sends it to first. Leadoff batter retired in the sixth. In the air to the right. Two down. Two away here, nobody on. And now the first baseman, Alex Freeland. And that one fouled off. Here comes the 0-1. Chases the changeup in the dirt. He's really attacking the zone, so the hitter has to get more aggressive. However, he could counter with something that breaks out of the zone to draw a swing. Got the hitter swinging for the strikeout. And it's 3 up and 3 down in this inning. Top of the 7th here. Willie Mack hurt. Getting back to it out there. Checks the swing and now an appeal to first. Offered at it. That's a strike. The 0-1. Up the middle. Gauthier. To first. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Now back. Right
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
And there's a strike. 1 out and the base is empty. Sharp grounder. That's through for a knock. So they get a runner on with a 1-out single. He was all over that one. Sometimes you don't need to hit it all that hard. Just put it in play and hope it finds a hole like it did on that grounder. 0-1, here's the pitch. Foul ball there. Struck out looking for the backwards K. Couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball at the knees. Here's the left fielder, Nick Pratto. 1 for 3. And that drops in for a strike. Grounds this one up the middle. Fires over to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning.
Now pitching for
We're back, and the new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th, Declan Cronin. Some serious action on his slider. A lot of spin rate and a lot of break. You think you know where it's going to be, and then it zags on you. Up the middle, finds its way through for a hit. Off to a good start with the leadoff knock. No time wasted here. It's a nice, simple approach there. Sent that one back through the middle for a clean base hit. Austin Gauthier getting ready to hit. In the dirt, but kept it close. And the runner stays put. Tying run waits at the plate. Bunting, but that's a foul ball. That one fouled hard the other way. 0-2, rocks and fires. Swings and misses, struck him out.
now back. The right fielder.
That one is absolutely pummeled. This one carrying, and it one-hops the wall. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out. That one had an exit velocity of 105 miles per hour. Anytime you hit one that hard, you're shocked if you don't wind up with a hit. This next at-bat is going to be critical. Espinal in the box now, takes strike 1. It's a comebacker to the mound. And now 2 gone. Outstanding work by the pitcher there. So they turn things over to the righty, Brian Brazier. Comes in with runners at 2nd and 3rd. Grounder to the left side. And it stays fair. 1 runs in. Another comes in to score. A big 2-out hit, and the game is tied. Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Now a pivotal at bat in this ballgame. Here's the center fielder, Mike Sirota. 0 for 3 with 3 groundouts. This one popped up in foul ground on the first base side, and that is out number 3. Ready to get the 8th inning going. Tyler Wade now at the plate. Nice eye right there.
Ball 2.
Next offering is upstairs. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run. So we'll take another look on this catcher's challenge. Didn't miss by a lot, but it'll stay a ball. No challenges left for him now. The pitcher challenged him with a good fastball, and he wasn't equal to it. Swing and a rocket. It's got a chance. To the warning track, makes the catch. Next up for the Express, Alejandro Osuna. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. On the ground to first. Goes to second for 1. Double play. What a clean killing to end the inning. All set for the bottom of the 8th. Keston Hiura digs in now. He swings and fouls one off. Swing and a miss, got the strikeout. And that's one away. The leadoff hitter retired in the 8th. Swing and a line drive base hit out in the second. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock. That's the kind of hit the rest of the team will really appreciate. Watch AB. Nice compact back tap on that swing and a great rip into center field. Liners like that one are a good way to raise the batting average. And now it's going to be Alex Freeland. Not close with that one, but still chase. That's a strike. Way too jumpy early in this AB. That's how you put yourself in a hole. And a swing and a miss. And 2 away now. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Nabil Crismatt, 5th appearance of the year. So up next, Josue De Paula. Ball 1. 2 away, the possible go-ahead run at first. And the 1-1. In the air to center. Got it. Really had to move for that catch. And that's the end of the inning. All set to start the 9th inning in this one. Sebastian Walcott getting ready to hit. It's all well and good to be patient and drive up the pitch count, but when you get a first pitch fastball like that in this big a spot, gotta unload. Here comes the throw, in safely with a leadoff double, go-ahead runs in scoring position. Great back control there, slapped it down the third base line and kept it fair. That's clean hitting. This next at bat looms very long. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Not what the offense was looking for after a leadoff double, the strikeout, and 1 away now. And here's the catcher, Willie McIver. Already a homer for him in this one. Swing and a drive. That one's back there. On the warning track and hauls it in. That one finds the zone. That's a hittable pitch, but not what he was looking for. Early in the count, it's okay to take that. Liner to center. Can't handle it off the bounce. The run scores from second. And in the 9th, they take the lead. 2 outs, runner on first base. Coming up to the dish for Round Rock, Jonah Bride. And that'll do it. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Josh Spores. With this being a save opportunity, not much of a surprise that they're turning to the closer here. It's a hit by pitch, and the leadoff man aboard to start the inning.
Now batting, the right field.
Stepping to the plate for Oklahoma City, Michael Ciani. Swing and a miss. Some serious velocity coming out of the pen, clearly. Comes running to left. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out. And he's put together quite a game at the plate. And now another base hit could even this one up. That one 95 miles an hour, but missed up top. And that's ball 1. Late on that fastball. Gets that fastball by the swing upstairs. Power approach on the mound here. Nothing but fastballs in this AB. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And the tying run at second. Swing and a miss. And that is a big first out. Next up for the Comets, James Tibbs III. A chance to do some more damage here after driving in a pair the last time. Hammered down the line for a base hit. Running around third. One run comes in. Coming around third. Here's the wheeler to the plate. And he's out. And this game is still tied. That one fouled off. Lots of lead changes, a back and forth battle in the late stages of this game. Chases a high fastball there. Base hit. Runner around third. Slide, but can't come up with it. And Oklahoma City walks it up. They take it 5-4. I'm sure some folks in the front office are going to be very pleased with how these guys handled their business in the ninth. They didn't get too tense trying to come back and win it. They just did what they had to do. Especially for the younger players, that's a good experience in their baseball journey. Final score in this game, 5-4. On behalf of our entire outstanding crew here at the show, I'm Ben Gelman. Thanks for joining us.